festive one today, and I decided to stream live on all my channels, including Instagram, because I really want to celebrate that this is actually the 650th workout, 650 workouts of these feel-good workouts that me and my mother-in-law have been doing since the start of the COVID pandemic. And they're all saved on my YouTube channel. We go live every Friday. I have details for Zoom as well. If you'd like to join on Zoom, I have an amazing community that I can see online right now. And all you need to do is sign up to my free newsletter on my website. I will send you all the details. My amazing 77-year-old mother-in-law is coming in now. I'm a little bit out of breath because we've had to reset up in a different space right now, but I am streaming live on Instagram and YouTube. And this is a workout I would love you all to do with your families over the festive period. So I'm going to show lots of different options. I want exercise to be accessible to absolutely everyone, all ages and abilities. So Mummy's coming in and she's going to show us everything low impact, seated options for you. It's a slightly different setup than my studio, so bear with me on the visuals and hopefully the sound is okay. We're back to where we started, Mummy, in the COVID pandemic when we had a little brainwave when I was streaming live, and I thought I really want to help those that are stuck at home, especially the elderly, the vulnerable, and Mummy is 650 workouts. This is the 650th one on YouTube. So thank you so much for inspiring everyone. We're going to get going. We've got a little bit of a festive workout today. It's going to be called the 12 days of Christmas because there's 12 more days to Christmas, but I want you to use this throughout the festive period. And we always start with a moment to breathe. And I really need it today because I've had to move all the furniture across into my room. Hopefully Instagram is nice and straight on the visuals there. We're going to do a little box breath, and this is a great one, especially in this time of year when things are a little bit stressful. There's so much going on. I have a lot of breath snacks in my book, The Feel Good Fix. This is one of them, backed by science, and all we're going to do is take a moment to breathe. So whatever you're doing, I want you to stop, give yourself this self-care moment, a mindful minute as I call them. And we're going to just try and breathe. We're going to first close our eyes, maybe place your hands on your lap, maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and breathe in through your nose. Take some positive inhales and release all tension, stress, anxiety with your exhale, either through your nose or your mouth. You can let out a sigh. We're just going to do one or two of those, slowing down the breath, kicking in the parasympathetic nervous system. And then I'm going to walk you through the box breath today. Mummy, do you want to put your Christmas hat on afterwards? I was just thinking if she wants to. No, fine. So we're going to do a box breath. We're going to imagine a shape of a box. We're going to breathe into the count of 4 going up one side. We're going to hold for the count of 4, or whatever you can manage to do. Exhale as we come down the other side, and then hold at the bottom. Just do what you can. I'll count you through. We're breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Just keep your eyes closed. We just did 4 rounds. I want you to have a little sense check, see how you're feeling. Do you feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed? And then when you're ready, keeping those eyes closed, we're going to rub our hands together, just resume a natural breath. Warm up the hands and then place them over your closed eyes. Take a positive inhale. Maybe bring a smile to your beautiful faces, opening the eyes, gently letting in some light, and then release the hands away. How do you feel? Great. So that is our box breath, something I really want you to use, especially at this time of year. Mummy's going to help me read. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use some of the snacks in my book. This is the desk sofa snack. If anyone's got my book, The Feel Good Fix, it's on page 157. If you haven't got my book, obviously it's a perfect Christmas present, and it is on offer on Amazon at the moment, and it's available at all good bookshops, so do try and grab a copy. So Mummy, do you want to read number 1? We're going to start with a bit of mobility. This is our mobility snack. Even if you do this during the day, it's going to help you just work the joints, release any tension. What's number 1?
Neck rolls and heart openers.
Brilliant. Do you want to read the instructions and I'll start?
Circle out your head to release the neck and then place hands on shoulders.
Great. So Mummy, shall we start? You're going to do it on seated and then we'll read the next one. So neck rolls. I just want you to start circling out your neck. We carry a lot of tension in our necks, upper backs. We're just giving ourselves 3 or 4 circles in one direction and then the other. Just breathing, using that breathing throughout this workout, keeping your back nice and straight. Stomach muscles are drawn in, like your belly button towards your spine. And then we're going to add in those arms. So we're bringing the hands to our shoulders and maybe circling out the elbows. I love this one because it's such a nice opener. Really tuning into your breath. It can open up the heart chakra. So we're releasing some love hormone, oxytocin, to help us feel good. And then change directions. How is this feeling? Good. Good, lovely. And I can see lots of you on Zoom. Super well done. Some of you have joined the festive hats and Christmas jumpers. So nice to see. This is a workout I want you to do with all your family throughout the festive period. So second one, Mummy, you can start reading the instructions. We are going to grab a resistance band if you have one, or a pair of old tights, which is what I started at the COVID pandemic, 4 years ago. Or we could also have, I'm going to give her the pink one, she's her favorite. They're all different resistances. If you don't have a band, you can use just a belt or something with a bit of really would be great.
Shoulder floss and spinal twist.
Brilliant.
Do 1 shoulder floss movement and 1 spinal twist. When the bend is behind your head, gently twist from left to right and then come back to center. Repeat this duo sequence a few times.
Brilliant. So normally we have a shoulder floss snack, which you know is my favorite signature move, especially for our shoulder rotation, our posture, reversing this kyphosis of the spine. We normally do this one alone, but we're going to do a combo move today. So I want you to try and bring your band, belt, or your tights up and over. Ideally, you'll do this every day in front of the mirror, maybe after you've brushed your teeth, or when you've been sitting for long periods. We're going to do a few of these. Now, it's difficult for some to bring their arms straight up and over, even younger people, because we're all sitting for such long periods and because of technology. So feel free to maybe not come all the way around that full range of movement, but maybe even bend the arms. And then over time, I hope you can try and aim for a lovely full rotation, especially in this ball and socket joint, our shoulders. And I hear a lot about frozen shoulder, even in menopause. It's a symptom that so many women are going through, even joint pains, but motion is lotion for your joints. So do try and build this one in, this little snack into your daily lives. And then the second part was maybe keeping the band with a bit of tension behind your head. If it doesn't feel comfortable, just place your hands and have your elbows out. You can drop the band. But with the band, keeping our torso facing the front, your hips facing forwards, we're just twisting the torso from one side, breathing out, back to the middle, and then the other side. And you will feel this lovely spinal twist, which is really good for our back health. Anytime you are sitting for too long, if you have a loved one working from home or studying, do you feel okay? And one more, just relax there. Let's go on to the next snack. Mummy, shall I read this one out? Yeah. It's the cross-body opener, so you can start with the band or just with your hands. You're going to open out the arms diagonally in front of the chest and extend so that you feel the resistance and a great stretch. And then we're going to bring the arms forwards like a forward raise and open out. And then if you get tired, obviously drop it in the middle. It's looking great on Zoom. Everyone's looking very colourful in their festive outfits and multicolored bands. This is a lovely one to really open out the body. I love doing this in the morning, a nice wake-up stretch. Breathing out as we extend, just opening. So trying to reverse this rounding, opening the chest. And then we've got one of your favorites, the bow and arrow. So again, if you have a resistance band, if you don't, you could even use some light weights or some tin cans here. This is a great physio exercise where you can bring the elbow back and round, almost like you're shooting a bow and arrow, Robin Hood style, squeezing back, and really feel it in your back muscles. So bringing your scapula together, those shoulder blades. Obviously, you can change the resistance of the band depending on how hard it is. And you can actually progress by holding it a little bit tighter. And my book has all the QR codes to videos. So just if anyone gets stuck, I'm showing you how easy it is to follow a snack in my book for the mobility section of this workout. Last one is the lat pull down. So again, if you don't have a band, you could hold 2 light weights. We're going to bring both arms up, relax the shoulders away from your ears, arms by your ears, and we're going to try and bring one elbow down and round the side of your body. So it's like I'm between 2 panes of glass and I'm squeezing these muscles here. Yeah, our latimus dorsi. Mummy's nodding. She knows all the names of all the body parts now through our workouts over the last few years. I hope you can feel that. It's a really lovely one for your backs, to build some back strength. We're using resistance and we know how important strength training is for all ages, all abilities. Our muscle mass we start losing after the age of 30 alongside our bone density. So simple exercises like this that you can sprinkle in over the festive period. If you're sitting on the sofa watching too many movies, get your family to start snacking with you on exercise. It's going to really benefit your health. Brilliant. So in the breaks now, we've done a bit of mobility. We're going to just warm up the heart rate ever so slightly, and you can get your steps in from anywhere. If the weather's terrible, I want you to know that you can just march on the spot. And you could go quite fast-paced here, or you could go nice and slow. Some of you I know have started wearing rucksacks. Weighted vests have become very popular with midlife women at the moment. But if you wanted to add a little bit of weight on, you could even help your bones by adding a bit of weight on your back. You could add some tin cans, really march on the spot. Me? Good. So she's marching away. We're just raising our heart rate. We're getting the blood flowing using our hearts, our respiratory systems, a little bit of a cardio snack, as I call them. And then what we're going to do today is I've got a list here. We have got the 12 days of Christmas, so we've got 12 different exercises. We're going to do from 12 repetitions down to 1 repetition, yeah? Some of our favorites, hopefully, Mummy. So when you're ready, we are going to start with 12 squats. Now, some of you know what you're doing, so you could add in your weights. You could start whenever you're ready. I'm going to show all options and abilities because I know that even those in care homes have used my workouts regularly. I want this to be accessible to everyone. So if you know what you're doing, mummy, you can start with 12 squats and then you can rest, or you can have a little march on the spot while I'm showing all the options. So the seated option, if you can't stand for whatever reason, is to do a lovely leg raise, a nice extension. Mummy does them double, and you can add a hold. You can really build leg strength, even sitting down, just working these quadricep muscles at the front of our legs that actually support your knees. A harder one is to come a little bit higher, extend in and out for a few repetitions, staying higher. So that's your leg raise. You can count your 12 squats if you've started. Another one is your sit and stand, but assisted with the chair. So feet are over shoulder width apart, like mummy's beautifully demonstrating. Knees go out in line with your toes, but you can use your chair if you need a little bit of support and just come up a few inches and start engaging the muscles, yeah? Anytime you're sitting for too long, sprinkling these in. And then the last one, like mummy is showing, and if I can grab a nice weight from over here, this is where I do my group training with my ladies once a week in the evenings. So I've got lots of weights out, exhaling, inhaling, and progressive overload is what strength training is all about. So that means a little bit of progress gradually over time, maybe lifting a little bit heavier. So using the tin cans, maybe moving to plastic bottles. But yeah, you've done 12? Oh, she's done 13 days of Christmas. So well done. I hope you've done your 12. When you have, you can just march on the spot or have a little rest. We're going to move into our next exercise, which is press-ups. So mummy, I want you to try and demonstrate at the back wall. Hopefully everyone will be able to see because we're in a new area today. So if you go to the back wall in the middle, and I'm going to try and demonstrate over here because we always start with wall press-ups. So if you've progressed to maybe the kitchen counter or your table or even the floor, please carry on. We're going for 11 press-ups. So this is our festive workout. I want you to try and do 11 beautiful press-ups, even against the wall. You can move your feet further away to make it harder. You could bring your hands a little bit closer to target your triceps a bit more, the back of the arm muscles, or you can just stay and push away, breathing out. Lovely straight lines. Inhale, exhale. So you're imagining your belly button in towards your spine. You are pressing away. If anyone is able to do a press up on the floor, I don't usually show these, but because this is a family workout, I want you to play this over the festive period with your loved ones. 11 press ups would be amazing. This is the full press up option. You could come down to your knees as well and do 3/4 press ups. But that is a progression that usually I don't show in these Friday workouts. How was it? Good. So you're going to circle out the wrists. We got a little march on the spot, or you can add in a little bit of high knees if you want. I've got a bit of festive music hopefully in the background. So number 10, save your energy, is a little bit of boxing. So here, I want you to go and grab some tin cans. Mummy, you've got some. I'm going to grab, oh, this is going to be a challenge. I've got 3 kg dumbbells because I'm in the new area. So we're going to go for just 10 seconds, Mummy. But I want you to go all out and really think about your level. So that could be a little march on the spot. It could be faster feet. It could be really strong punches just for 10 seconds because I want to show you how effective just 10 seconds of boxing can be. And I want you all to count down with me. So keeping our brains fit by counting down while you're doing the movement. Will you count with me? Are we ready to start at 10, yeah? Let's go, everyone. 10, 9, 8, come on, box it out. all your stresses away. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay, well done. Well, that was challenging for me, using a heavier weight than I usually do. And that's why I want to show you, you can do this with your grandchildren, children over the festive period. It could be something really fun to do after your Christmas meal. Go onto YouTube, play this workout back. It is number 650 on the Feel Good playlist, so do check it out. Number 9 is the shoulder press. This is one of our favorite moves. So I want you beginners to start off with tin cans, and then as you progress, play this workout back. Come back to it. If you're a little bit more advanced, go for something heavier. We're going for 9 repetitions. So I'm going to grab some dumbbells. You can use the tin cans for today. It might be a little bit easy for you, Mummy, but what you can do is go nice and slow. There's so many ways we can challenge our muscles. So tempo, slowing things down. Think about your back straight, stomach muscles in. If you're standing, a slight bend in your knees, and we're going to push the arms up with your weights and then bring them back towards your ears. Breathing out. We're going for 9. So, Mummy, we're on 8. Will you count for me? Lovely. Really important functional move here. It is trying to keep us as independent as possible by having the strength to put things up on a shelf, carrying objects as we age. I want you to think about long-term health with this strength training. Good. And 1. Have you done your 9? How was it? It was probably a little bit easy. So if it was easy and you have other weights, I want you to think about increasing them. Have a little march on the spot. If you need to, maybe some arm circles. This is your rest. You could completely rest here. I want you to feel challenged. And the beauty of strength training is that it's building lean muscle mass. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you'll burn, even at rest. And when I always say exercise for sanity, not vanity, but it's important that we maintain a healthy weight to reduce our risks of so many chronic illnesses. Things like type 2 diabetes, which Mummy has amazingly reversed, right? Through our sessions and the snacking that she does daily and her lifestyle changes as well over the last few years, which is amazing. In fact, the more muscle mass you have, it absorbs all the excess blood sugar, especially after your meals, if you can move after meals. I've done a lot of research and written about it all in the book. So Mummy, number 8, and everybody, we are doing bicep curls with heel raises. Now, heel raises standing are pretty difficult, so I want you to have a support. And if you're not able to do them standing, I would suggest everyone does them seated. That is where we're doing these lovely calf push-ups. So we're lifting our heels up and down. And I was just talking about blood sugar control. So can you feel that first? You could give it a go standing, but you've got to have really good balance if you're going to add the bicep curls in. So grab your weights, and I'm going to show you the bicep curls for anyone that's new to my workouts. It's all about teaching form and technique, which is why I keep talking, because I want to teach you the right teaching points. I don't want any injuries, especially on virtual sessions like this. So we're going to keep our backs nice and straight. My desk reset snack from my book, elbows in, and we're going for 8, Mummy. Yep. So we're going to do a curl with some heel raises. Seated would be ideal, but if you want to challenge your balance, standing is great. Coming onto your toes.
6.
Good. Really feel the muscles working. Lovely. Mind to muscle connection.
4.
Woo, very good. 3. Our biceps are so important. The front of our arms, carrying, lifting, picking things up. Lovely. Feel that? So these are your biceps here. I hope you all felt those. The next exercise, we're all going to take a seat. It is our leg extensions. So it's just bringing out one leg in front of you, but we're also going to hold a weight. So you could hold your laundry liquid bottle. That's a little bit heavier. We're going to try and hold the weight in a front raise. So I'm going to just hold one dumbbell out to the front. That is your front raise. That's going to really strengthen and work the arms. It's an isometric hold, meaning that you want to hold it for as long as possible. Obviously, you bring it down when you need to. If it's difficult, you could lift it up as you lift the leg and bring it down. But I'm going to try and hold mine as a challenge, and then you just do as long as you can. So we are going for 7 leg extensions and that lovely front raise. Are we ready? You're going to count your 7? Should we do 7 on each leg? I think that's a bit better. 7 and 6. I'm going to keep my knee a bit higher so it's a bit harder. 6. Good.
4,
Really feel your leg muscles. Good.
2, 1.
Well done. Can you keep those arms up? Let's try the other side. Can you count down? 6. Bit of brain coordination here. 5. Lovely. 4. Really good work. 2. And 1. Woo! That was challenging. Obviously, come back to this and use a heavier weight for an extra challenge when you do that next time. Give everything a little shake out. We're going to go for some climbers now. So either some mountain climbers on the floor. We're going to do 6 on each side. Or Mummy, you're going to come by this wall carefully over here so everyone can see you. And you're going to try and hold like a wall plank. So we've got a lovely straight line, our press up position, but we're going to bring our knees up towards the wall. And if you can't do that, I want you to do high knees, climbers, even seated. So maybe using your arms, really pulling on a rope, bringing your knees up. You're going to feel it in your core, your stomach muscles. I'm going to show you the advanced option for any time you do this workout with your families, your young children or grandchildren, a high plank, and I'm bringing my knee in towards. So can you do 6 on each side? So 6 each leg, whether you're seated on the floor or against the wall, keeping your stomach muscles tight, targeting the lower abdominals, that lower stomach area. Have you done your 6, Mummy? Yep, I think I've done them. Maybe a few extra. Roll out your wrist. How was that one? Did you feel it? Really focus on that mind to muscle connection. How was that against the wall? Good, lovely. So now we have got 5 hip circles, Mummy. So do you want to come to the side of your chair there? I'm going to make sure that everyone can see you. So can everyone see her? Yes, brilliant. All my cameras are on. Zoom, YouTube, and Instagram. So you're going to hold on to your wall or a fixed object. If you're seated, we're going to do 5 hip circles on each leg. You can lift your leg and you're going to still get a lovely bit of mobility for your hip joint. If you're advanced, you're going to try and keep balance, and we're going to do it without holding on to support. We're going for 5 on each leg, each direction. So let's go for 5, like clockwise. The leg that's supporting should be carrying your whole body weight. That's getting nice and strong. And then change directions. You can go slow or you can go big. I'm going to show the seated option, which is really good because we want to keep our hips nice and mobile, especially when we're sitting for long periods, over the festive period, especially watching all those Christmas movies. Other side, Mummy. So do you want to come on this side and use my chair there? Brilliant. So again, I'll swap over with you. If you're unaided, make sure you're holding onto your core. You're getting a bit of balance here. Feel that big ball and socket are really important hips that get tight when we sit for long periods. Change direction after you've done 5. And really think about this area because we carry a lot of stress in our hips as well. So this is a lovely one to just sprinkle in to your day, even when you're standing by the coffee machine or the kettle's boiling, hip circles. We are back to the shoulder floss. So we're adding in 4 shoulder flosses. We're going to do them really nice and slow. We did this as part of our mobility snack at the beginning. You can grab some old tights. If you've got a lovely resistance band, think about challenging yourself. So this is a nice, easy little one for number 4 of our 12 days to Christmas little circuit here. I'm breathing in. I'm really opening things out. Does this feel a little bit different now? We've used some of the muscle groups in our shoulder press, our press-ups, our front raise. So now it should feel a little bit more challenging than when we did it at the beginning. That's a nice number 4, nice and easy. Number 3 on our countdown is the chest press, but we're going to add in something a little bit different. So grab some weights. You can do this seated or standing. Our chest press is where we have our arms at a lovely 90 degrees. So if I came with a protractor, there's a nice 90 degrees. Mummy's looking very strong. So is everyone I can see on Zoom. We're going to come in 3 of these. So you're squeezing your elbows, opening wide. Breathe out as you squeeze. Inhale as you release. 3 of those. And then I want you to stay out here and try this one. You're going to open out like a straight line and come back to the starting position. It's a wide bicep curl. This is a new exercise. 2. And last one. I felt that. Did you feel that? Yeah. So this bicep curl was a little bit different. We're going nice and wide. So that was just a little challenge. Obviously, think about the weights that you're using. We've got one of my Feel Good fitness prescription components, balance work. So you can march out while you're waiting in between. Balance is so important to reduce our risks of falls as we age, but also we start losing our balance in midlife. So I want you to encourage everyone to look at the balance snack, which there's quite a few of, but especially the 10-second balance snack. 10 seconds is all I ask for. It's one of the biggest predictors of your life. If you can balance on one leg for 10 seconds. The science, all the studies are in the book. There's also targets by your age range of what you should aim for. So today's is going to be a little bit more challenging. Mummy, I want you to make sure you're holding onto the chair. If you can't balance, I want you to just hold out your leg raise for as long as possible because you're still then working your muscles. And I want this to be accessible to all. So don't worry if you can't balance, but if you can, I'm actually going to put a timer on today. And for my age, I'm 46. The target here is 42 seconds with my eyes open. For a real challenge, I would try closing my eyes for 13 seconds. And I always say to everyone, balance your teeth on one leg. It's the perfect way to get this snack in to your day. But we're going to add in our balance snack. We're going to try for up to a minute on each leg. I want you to hold support, a wall ideally, so you do not fall. And I want you to challenge yourself. You can stop and you can restart, because I don't expect you to all go to a minute. I know on Zoom right now, I've got people in their 80s joining me live. And you guys are amazing. I want you to do this, stop and start, little snacks. So, Mummy, we're going to put a timer on, yeah? You're going to keep an eye. Do not aim for a minute. You can stop and start. Hold on if you need to. Let's go on one leg. I'm going to try my best to hold here. I have a lot of balance snacks in the book. Some have got the yoga positions, the tree pose. I'm just showing you this as an option if you wanted to try that. Otherwise, let's try and keep starting, stopping if you need to. Balancing on one side. Holding your core. Fixing your eyes on one point is going to help. If anyone wants an extra challenge, you try a few seconds with your eyes shut, but make sure you've got support. Ooh, looking down was a challenge there. We are on 40 seconds. I'm aiming for the 42 seconds for my age group that is stated in my book. That's backed by science. It's a good target to aim for. Maybe not today, because every day our balance is different. We've got 5 seconds up to a minute. If anyone's managed a minute, I want you to let me know in the comments. And relax, well done. How was it? Good, on and off?
Yeah.
Very good, well done. We have to do the other side. So this is our number 2 of our countdown to Christmas, 12 days to Christmas that I've devised this circuit. I managed it on one leg, but I might not manage the other side. So just do what you can. And think about the other side now. Let's go. Little bit of balance, focusing. Tune into your breath. Hold, make sure you've got that support there if you need it. Leg extension if you can't stand, just holding for as long as possible. I hope you're all trying this. Even if you're watching, just for a minute, you can join us for an exercise snack. This is great for runners, correcting muscular imbalances, any sports people, any racket sport players. Balance is brilliant. So I want everyone to be doing balanced snacks through the day. I'm not looking down, Mummy. Do you know what the timer's saying? Can you see it? What are we on? Can you have a look at the time for me, Mummy? Oh, we got 10 seconds. That was a challenge looking down. Brilliant. I'll close my eyes for the last few. And can you tell me when to stop? And stop. I had my eyes closed. Well done, everyone. How did you get on? Was that side a bit better? A little bit different, Mummy?
Not working with me.
Not working with you today. It's fine. We have good days and bad days. That's the beauty of exercise snacking. There's lots of variety, lots of things to try out, and just see what works for you. Number 1, you're going to love this one. We're going to put the timer on again for a minute, and it is your lovely star jump. So make sure you've got a bit of space. We're going for a full minute of star jumps. Again, you stop and start. Can you show the low impact version? You can do single leg. I want you all to give yourselves a big clap for joining in, or you could go standing low impact, or you can go for the full star jump, which is what I'm going to try and do, and you'll see how out of breath I get. But if you've got grandchildren, children, anyone watching that's able to do full star jumps, I challenge you to do a minute with me. Mummy, you've started. You could add some tin cans if anyone wanted. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going to try and star jump with a Christmas hat on that is bobbing away. Can you see that? Give yourselves a clap. Now, these are the things I do to keep motivated to exercise. I am really making a fool of myself here, but I want you to really enjoy movement like I do. It's all a bit of fun, yep? Let's keep going. That's 30 seconds only. Stop and start, especially those on Zoom. If you need a little rest, have it. I am pushing myself, and I'm going to be so hot in this Christmas jumper. 15 seconds to go. Well done, Mummy. You're still going. Great work. Come on, just a minute. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I am so out of breath. How are you feeling? Breathe and relax. Well done. You are a star. You're all stars. Even if you joined in for a little bit of that, that is to show you how effective a little HIIT snack can be. I talk a lot about weight-bearing impact exercises being good for your bone density. So reducing risks of things like osteoporosis, building, renewing our bones, slowing down the progression as well. Obviously safely, and you do what you can, what your body allows. So how was that little countdown? Was it good? Can we whiz through the whole thing, literally from the top? Yes? Are we up for a challenge? And if you need to stop and start, you're going to stop and start. We're going to start. Mummy, do you remember number 12, days of Christmas? We're going for squats, everyone. So leg extensions or squats. If you're new to this, please start from the beginning of this workout. Grab your weights. I'm going to start with my squats or your leg extensions as Mummy kindly demonstrated. 12, nice, really good, slow, controlled, good form and technique. 11, can you count with me?
Yeah.
You count for us. 10, good, I'll keep in line with you. Great work. Think about the weight you're using. It may just be your body weight if you're a beginner. And then you can get inspired to add in some more weight. Good, lovely. Sit and stand if you need to. Otherwise, you can try more advanced squats. I have a squat snack in my advent calendar and loads of options in my book. Lots of different squat techniques with the benefits. Last two, we're on our 12 days of Christmas. This is 12 and 1. Well done. We're going straight into press-ups. So if you can, you go to the wall, your table, kitchen counter, or even the floor. So you're going to be okay to go to the wall over there so everyone can see you. 11. So we're going all the way from 12 down to 0 for our 12 days of Christmas. This is our second round, and you can hear how out of breath I am. So I'm going to go try and do 11 full press-ups for anyone that's advanced or able to join me. Otherwise, on the wall or even box position, 3 quartile. Show all the form and techniques with videos in my book. So please just do what you can. I'm on 6, 7, 8. Keep count of your 11, 9, 10, and 11. Wow. Woo. When you're ready, have a little rest. Circle out your wrists. Give yourselves a little clap. We're on number 10. 10 seconds of boxing. We're whizzing through this. So, Mummy, we good? Yeah. If you want to use some tin cans, obviously, everyone, this is your workout. If this is too fast-paced, please rest, come back to it, play on YouTube, and you can have a little challenge. Let's count down from 10. Just 10 seconds. Fast or slow. 9, 8, 7, 6. Punch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Who is warm? I'm going to hold on to these weights for my shoulder press. So when you're ready, again, have more rest if you need it. We're going for 9 shoulder press, seated or standing, lifting those arms up, nice and strong. 9, good. 8, Mummy, you're my counter.
7,
Breathing out as you lift. 6. Good. If you've got a mirror, check you're nice and symmetrical.
4,
Good. 3. Lovely work.
2,
Woo! Last one. Amazing work. Keep the weights if you can, or you're going to change weights, maybe higher or lower for our bicep curls and our heel raises. I recommend everyone does this seated because it's quite hard to do heel raises, coming up on your heels, up and down, if you're using your arms as well. But do try it for a little challenge. We have got 8 of these on our 12 days of Christmas countdown. Let's go, Mummy. You count.
8,
Lovely bicep curls.
7,
Good. Really feel it in the front of your arms. Calf muscles.
5,
Lifting up to your toes.
4,
Breathing. 3, you're looking great, everyone, wherever you are. Yay. Do a little snack with us. Yay, amazing. Then we've got our seated leg extensions, maybe with one weight. We're going to hold out our arms in a front raise. So if you want to hold a weight, mummy, you can. We have got 7. We're going to just do 7 all together because we're whizzing through this last circuit. So we're going to alternate the legs. 7, 6, good. Mummy, you could do a double raise and hold both legs for 7 seconds. 4, if you wanted a challenge. 3, arms out straight, back straight. 2, and 1. Well done. Anyone remember the climbers? 6 climbers, either against the wall, or you can do high knees if you want to do this one. So seated, we're going to do 6 on each leg. So high knees, mummy, you can do that seated. I'll show the wall or the floor climber. So you're going to bring your knee up towards your chest, squeezing your lower stomach muscles. That's your wall climber, nice and straight. Body, good. Are you getting on? I'm going to do one couple on the floor like a mountain climber in a high plank position. Have you done 6 on each leg? Yes, you've done them very well. Give yourselves, did you do 6? Brilliant. Aim for 6 anyway. We have got 5 hip circles. So this time we're just going to do 5 one leg, 5 the other leg. This little countdown circuit with a bit of balance. I will show seated. You can stay seated, lifting the leg nice and straight, working our hips. So really feel that in your ball and socket joint. If you're balancing, please have support near you. 5 in one way and the other leg when you're ready. You can go nice and slow and play this workout back because it is literally targeting every muscle group and all the things that I really want us all to be doing. Good, keep going if you want to add a few extra while mummy finishes off. Can you feel that? You can go bigger with the circles, but keep everything nice and still. So it's really that joint that you're isolating the movement to. Well done. Grabbing your tights, your resistance band or a belt. We are whizzing through quite quickly here. So give yourselves a little rest or play this back and maybe you can increase just by keeping up. That could be your challenge. 4 shoulder floss. And I've actually been trying to balance on one leg. Please don't try this unless you've got really good balance. While I do the shoulder floss, that is quite a challenge for me as well. But lovely rotation, full range of movement if you can with those lovely shoulders. Super work. We've got the chest press. So we're going to do 3 chest presses. You move, opening out, coming back. This is like, I want you all to feel really strong. This is the muscle pose. I wish I could take a picture of everyone because you're looking so strong on Zoom. My Zoom community, you can join me on Zoom or YouTube every week with mummy. So we're going for 3 chest presses with your light or heavier weights. 2, breathe. 1, then you're going to hold it out if you can. Open the palms out towards the sky. Bring it back to that starting position. 3 and 2. This is quite tough. And last one. Well done, everyone. I hope you like those. We've got a balance, but we're just going to do 10 seconds on each leg. I did talk about the yoga tree pose. That could be a little progression for 10 seconds. You could even try 10 seconds with your eyes closed, but hold on to support if you need it. Just to maybe practice, get used to challenging yourself. So when you're ready, we're going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm out of breath. Are you guys? This is quite hard because we're doing a big circuit here. So well done. Let's try the other leg. And don't worry if I make it look easy. I've been practicing balance, living and breathing everything I wrote about in my book for over a year. So that's why I can now manage 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And I have to say thank you to Andrew, who is live with me every week on Zoom, because he's the one that sent me the 10-second study about balance, which I've quoted in my book, The Feel Good Fix. So thank you, Andrew. I think of you every time I brush my teeth when I'm balancing away. We have got the finale. Shall we do the full minute of star jumps? Have we got the energy, Mummy? Shall we give it a go? So you could do seated, low impact. You can mix and match. I might start off with full standing and have to regress because it gets me so out of breath. Will you keep an eye on the timer for me? Let's go, guys, with your star jumps. This is your final minute. And yes, I am holding my mic. I've got my hot Christmas jumper. I've got my hat bobbing up and down. And if this doesn't encourage you to join in, I don't know what I'll try next year. But keep going, everyone. Give yourselves a clap at the top. You all deserve it. Keep going. I might move into lower impact just to catch my breath. We've got 30 seconds left. Come on, to the finish line. Our 12 days of Christmas workout that I want you to do with your loved ones. Play over the Christmas period and even next year, anytime. It covers so many different moves. How long have we got, Mummy?
7 minutes.
Woo! Can you count down? No?
Done.
Yeah. I needed to hear that. I'm so out of breath there. Well done, everyone. You have done so well. Do let me know in the comments if you managed to do that full minute, what your favorite exercise was. We are going to stretch. That is the most important part. Just to point out that that last circuit took us about 9 minutes. So even if you play that little section of the YouTube video with your family over the Christmas period, that could be your 9-minute, 10-minute exercise snack. Yep. How did you find it?
Yeah.
Favorite exercise? Anything specific? You like them all?
Yeah.
Good. Well done. She's keeping me happy. We're going to take a seat. We have to stretch. This has its own section in the book on how important stretching is to reduce risks of injuries, to calm the body and mind. I need to bring my heart rate down. So we're going to have one or both legs out maybe today, nice and straight, toes flexing towards you. You're going to reach up, inhale, and you're going to try and bring your chest towards your thighs, just as far as you can go. Maybe reaching your toes, don't worry if you can't. Maybe your shins, maybe your legs even, but I want you to relax the upper body, your shoulders. Breathe 3 deep breaths. You can hear my heart rate. It was in that anaerobic, high intensity zone. So I'm now trying to bring it back down. The fitter you are, the quicker that heart rate is also going to return to your resting heart rate. So it's a great indicator of your stamina, your fitness levels, which will all improve over time with regular movement. And release it up. Well done. Keep stretching. Don't run away, everyone. This is so important. We're going to have our hands in the middle of our back. We're going to open out our shoulders and squeeze those elbows together as if I'm trying to bring my elbows back and together. Such a lovely one. Opening out your chest. You've done the press-ups. You've done the chest press. You've done quite a few movements today that we need to really open this out, reduce any soreness that you might feel from new exercises over the next 24 to 48 hours. Come back to this stretch. Stretch out a little bit more. We're going to do a nice side stretch as well. So seated or standing, you can have your feet a little bit wider. Reach one arm over, and you're going to give me a lovely little wave, everyone, a virtual wave. You can look up to that hand, feel a lovely stretch. Breathe deeply. This is self-care, snacking at the end. Like we did at the beginning with our breath, tune into it, calm the body and the mind. I want you to feel good, hopefully physically, but most importantly, mentally, and know you've done so much today to reduce your risks of things like type 2 prediabetes, Alzheimer's and dementia, osteoporosis, helping to control your blood sugar levels, building lean muscle mass, helping your bones. There's so many benefits, and especially our mood and mental health. We're going to do one quick one for our shoulders, seated or standing, one arm in front, other hand above or below your elbows, drawing it in across the body, relaxing that shoulder, looking over it, breathing in and out. Lovely work. Hold it, breathe. This is your few moments that whenever you can sprinkle in a stretch, is so beneficial. And I've got lots of stretches in my book. Other side that you can try out. Deep breathing, calm the body and mind. Super, super work. We always have my feel-good hugs because, Mummy, we invented them in the pandemic. But now if you have someone near you, I have lots of couples join me on Zoom and YouTube. If you don't have someone near you, this is a chance to give yourself a big hug because we need some self-love. You're going to open out your arms, really arch your back. It's like a seated or standing cat-cow. Lift through your chin. Inhale here, positivity. Exhale first. Really give yourselves a lovely hug, rounding the back, opening out the spine and the vertebra, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone under. This has its own snack because I love it so much. And we are all sending you another feel-good hug. Give yourself one, otherwise I'm going to give one to Mummy for joining me for all these years. You've been such an inspiration to so many, helping people move. I hope she's a shining example of conquering her osteoporosis, her knee pain, her diabetes, her blood pressure. So many benefits, right? Your energy, your mood, your stamina. She's an active, fit grandmother who's very religious, so much back to all of us, her family as well, by keeping strong. So I hope you feel good, right? And your bone density. She had a fall even, and they had a scan, and the doctors were surprised she hadn't fractured her bone. So I think everything you're doing is working. So I really hope that helps inspire you all. The last feel-good finish that we always finish our workouts out. It's so funny how I ended up back in this room. This is where we started. Normally I have my studio working, but maybe it was fate. So apologies for the lighting, the sound, but it's keeping it real here. I hope you still join in with us. Let's do the feel-good finish, taking a big positive inhale, seated or standing, lifting those arms up, breathing in positivity, exhaling any negativity, tension, anxiety as you bring them down. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Lovely. We do that in Gujarati because we have lots of workouts we translated for the South Asian community. If it can help anyone, please share. Final feel good finish. Capture that positivity at the top. Hands together. Bring it down to your amazing heart center. And please take a moment. I have positive affirmations, the science on gratitude, self-love, self-care, all in the book. But I want you to say something lovely to yourself, like just well done, Lavina, for taking part today. Say something good to yourself. Thank your amazing bodies. Take a bow. Whatever you manage to do, every minute counts. I've got an incredible Zoom community that I had to talk to at the end of each session. Mummy, how are you feeling? This is our 650th feel-good workout, as well as all the other ones.
Well done to you.
So please share my YouTube channel with anyone it can help. That's all I ask, is that you can maybe share these workouts. Keep joining us in 2025. Every week I write a different plan. Today you saw my plan. Normally it's stuck up on the wall, but I spend a lot of time planning out the exercises. And I really want you to feel strong, body and mind. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to my amazing Zoom community. You can turn your mics on if you want and just say hello, because you've all been so inspirational to me when I see people in their 70s, 80s, 90s. We've had a 100-year-old join from a care home in the UK. If you can share this workout with any care homes, my grandmother was in one with Alzheimer's, so it's very close to my heart. And I would love this to be part of their weekly activity program with their carers. There's schools with disabilities using, there's individuals on Zoom. Say hello, everyone. Can anyone hear their mics? Got the mics on? Oh, lovely to see you all. And thank you, YouTube, Instagram, for joining us. Well done, Mummy. I'm going to hopefully save this all now for you. It's saved on YouTube for you too. Lots of love, and I will talk to my amazing Zoom community now as well. You can join us by signing up to our newsletter on my website.